I have a technical degree. I learned C++ in college. None of that mattered once I was doing manual access reviews and collecting evidence and documenting everything in spreadsheet for years because I never had to use any of it. Right now, I'm rebuilding open source AWS security tools in Terraform. And here's what happened in between, including realizing I'd lost something I actually used to love doing. What actually happens to technical skills when you don't use them? What's shifting in this entire field? The real order I relearn things in, a certification path that's actually worth it, how to reframe whatever you're doing right now as an asset, the one resource that mattered more than any exam. The GRC market splits into two tracks. Analyst work tops out at around 120K. Engineering work starts higher and keeps climbing past 160K. That gap is real and it's not closing. I already had a technical degree. It didn't matter because I wasn't using it. C++ in college years ago, then a GRC analyst role, access reviews every quarter, the same spreadsheet setup, manual evidence collection every audit cycle. Nothing about that job asked me to write a single line of code. So the skills I had just went quiet. At some point, I asked myself, what part of this process could actually be automated? The question is the entire reason any of the rest happened. And it reminded me of something I'd forgot. I actually like building things. The starting point wasn't zero, it was skills I let go quiet and a reminder that I miss using them. This isn't just my personal career move, it's the whole field splitting in two. Traditional GRC treats compliance as documentation, quarterly spreadsheet updates, point in time screenshots, risk scored on a subjective heat map. GRC engineering treats it as a systems problem instead. Controls get continuously monitored. Evidence gets generated automatically as a byproduct of the system running. And risk gets modeled with the actual numbers instead of red, yellow, green charts. One real example, instead of rating a risk high on a gut feeling, you calculate an annualized loss expectancy, how often something's likely to happen, times what it would actually cost if it did. That's a real formula, not a philosophy. The whole field is moving from subjective judgment calls to things you can actually calculate and automate, which is exactly why the engineering side pays more. A technical degree meant I had a level of foundation and the ability to learn. I learned to read Terraform, Python, JSON because my role put those in front of me consistently. I just never had to write any of it myself. Basic Python first, not learning to read code, learning to actually produce it. Then the GRC Engineering Club, rebuilding a real Terraform project instead of starting blank. Then real projects, each building on the last. A degree doesn't make you an expert. Building does. It's a barrier to entry for people who don't already have a portfolio or history to prove that foundation exists some other way. I have a technical degree. I still don't think that you need one to do this. Even with a degree, I could read Python and Terraform, but I never had to write any of it. None of that was in my coursework either. So if writing the actual code has to be learned regardless, the question is cost. A technical degree runs somewhere between $1,000 and $34,000 a year, say, for 4 years. Something like boot.dev is $399 a year. That's not a small gap. My degree didn't teach me to write Terraform. A repo I built myself did. If writing the code has to be learned either way, the cost math isn't close. Most certs test whether you memorize something. This one tests whether you can actually build. The GRC Engineering's Club CGE practitioner isn't just a multiple choice exam. It's an open book test plus a graded GitHub capstone project. Compare that to something like CISA, which is a proctored exam, multiple choice, requiring years of audit experience. It's genuinely valuable, but a different kind of proof. If you're earlier on the technical side, the cert that makes you build something is the one that matches what a hiring manager wants to see. Pick the certification that proves you can do the job, not just that you sat through a multiple choice and memorized the material. I'd skip chasing another certification before I had one real project to show. A certification proves you can pass the test. A GitHub repo with real code proves you can do the job. If you don't know where to even start building that first project, that's exactly why I built a free GitHub portfolio starter kit, structured templates, and an anonymized checklist. So you're not starting at a blank repo, wondering where to begin. Links in the description, grab it now if that's where you're stuck. A recruiter can verify a repo in 30 seconds. Whatever non-technical background you're coming from is not dead weight. It's a pre-training if you frame it right. Audit work is already risk assessment and evidence documentation. Operations or project management is already stakeholder coordination and tracking remediation deadlines. Here's what that looks like on a resume. Weak version. Review company security policies. Updated the risk spreadsheet. Coordinated with engineers to collect evidence, screenshots for the SOC 2 audit. Same real work reframed. Built a continuous evidence collections process that cut manual screenshot collection time significantly and mapped compliance benchmarks into reusable continuous monitoring controls. Same experience, completely different signal. You're not starting over. You're translating what you already know into a language the next role actually reads. One resource did more than the rest combined, not because it taught me more, but because it got me building instead of just reading. The GRC Engineering Club gave me a foundation solid enough to reverse engineer on my own. Reading about Terraform doesn't teach you Terraform. Getting curious enough to open a real project, break something, and figure out why does. Find a resource that gets you doing the work instead of just consuming it. That's the actual difference between learning about something and learning it. The biggest myth is that someone has to let you in. No gatekeeper decides you're ready. Just a repo you built or didn't. Stop waiting for permission. Start building something you can point to. The same spreadsheet every quarter a year ago. Skills gone quiet from not using them. Real tools now. Bugs found and fixed, all on GitHub. And something I'd forgotten I actually like doing. Subscribe for weekly GRC and AI governance intel. Free portfolio starter kit linked below. Comment where you're starting from.